Are you one of those people who always put off until tomorrow what you don't need to do today? Hate waking up early? Have lots of things to do but grab the first distraction that comes your way? Have you ever planned to start going to the gym or eating better but then gave up? So why do you think it's cool to say you studied for the test only the night before, that you went to the gym only in the first month and then preferred to stay home, that you were on a diet but couldn't resist the weekend and hope to get back on track on Monday? Today's video is intense, and it's for you. These are habits of people who achieve nothing in life, who will live just to envy or applaud the success of others, and that's what will happen if you keep bragging about how lazy you are. Speaking of which, why is a person lazy? Because we are happy while we dream. We all want to be millionaires, to have money to buy cars and a private jet, but at the same time, we don't want to do anything to achieve that. We hate having to wake up early to work, and just hearing the word work makes many people frown. What we really like is to put in the least effort possible. We like to turn on the TV to watch the news instead of reading it, prefer to buy drugs to lose weight or gain muscle rather than sweating to achieve these goals. Many of us even prefer to text or send voice messages rather than meeting people in person. We're not lazy when it comes to going to parties, traveling, going to the mall, and doing all the things that entertain us. But we dread waking up early, doing our jobs, and focusing on what's really important. The answer to the question is that no one is inherently lazy or not. Actually, your laziness is selective. It only shows up in some aspects of your life that you find boring. On one hand, you hate studying, working, and learning, but you love watching TV, spending money, and sleeping. Laziness, then, isn't a disease. It's not something you have or don't have. Laziness is an excuse. The question is, how often are you using this excuse in your life? You might want to achieve many things in your life, but you don't want to pay the price for it. You don't want to pay the hours of dedication, responsibility, and hard work. There's a trendy word people use to describe putting things off. That word is procrastination. And just like laziness isn't inherent, neither is procrastination. Please don't say you're lazy or a procrastinator. You only say that because it's the easiest excuse and the most accepted by you in society. Being lazy or a procrastinator is just your personal choice based on the freedom you have. Tell me what happens when you have a test in 2 hours. What happens when your boss asks you to do something for the next morning? What I mean is that if you don't have any more freedom of choice, you do everything that needs to be done, but when left on your own, you do what's convenient for you, and gradually, you destroy your life. Look how illogical it is. When it's your own life at stake, you take actions that make it seem like you don't care about it. And to fix this, 3 changes need to happen within you. First, you have to start taking care of yourself to take responsibility for your life. Second, you need to have the self-discipline to do what needs to be done. Third, you have to value yourself enough to live a fulfilling life. Take control of your life. It's you who has to decide the direction your life will take. Your parents have done their part and can't make you do one thing or another anymore. Your friends, no offense, but they want you for the good times. They have no personal interest in your success. If you fail, they will indeed feel sad, but it's likely to be short-lived because they also have their own lives. So the responsibility for your life is entirely yours. Now remember how your parents used to make sure you woke up, went to school, and did anything else you didn't like. I bet it worked when you were a kid, so start doing that for yourself right now. What your parents did was show you the meaning of the word discipline, and what you need now is to have self-discipline. Do you have to do something that will be good for you? Then no TV, no internet, and no drinking until you finish what needs to be done. Have self-discipline. Not doing this is going against your own personal development. Speaking of personal development, imagine you have a challenging job to do next month, one that will have lots of demands and will definitely take you out of your comfort zone. But alongside that, we have an entire industry that spends millions of dollars on research and testing to find out what makes you stay glued to their system. What makes you addicted to the point of not wanting to do anything else? It's normal not to like stepping out of your comfort zone and to help you know that next to you, you have hours and hours of content you love. But then you say, I'll just watch one episode of the series, then I'll do what I need to do. I still have time. I'll study tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll spend quality time with those I love. Today, I just want to play video games. And then you finish the series, don't study, and don't do what should be done in your relationships. And why do you lie to yourself? Don't you value yourself enough to do what really needs to be done? When you feel lazy, procrastinate, or whatever name you give your excuses, remember this phrase: on your last day on earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become. Honestly, would you be happy with that meeting? Each day is a unique opportunity to become the best version of yourself, to build the future you really want. Stop settling for less than you deserve and start moving towards your dreams with determination and discipline. Imagine the pride of looking back and seeing everything you've achieved, knowing that each step was the result of your effort and dedication. Think about the impact your transformation will have not only on your life, but also on those around you. You will become a source of inspiration, a living proof that it is possible to change, evolve, and achieve success. It's this change of mindset that will make all the difference. Face each challenge as an opportunity for growth, each obstacle as a chance to strengthen yourself. Don't be afraid of failure, for it is just a step on the ladder of success. Learn from your mistakes, adjust your strategies, and move forward with more determination. Remember that each small step in the right direction counts. Don't underestimate the power of daily and consistent actions. Cultivate healthy habits that bring you closer to your goals. Make time to take care of your body and mind. Exercise regularly, eat well, meditate, and get enough sleep. These practices are essential to maintain your energy and focus. Also, surround yourself with people who encourage and challenge you to be better. Build a support network with those who share the same values and goals. It's crucial to have clarity about what you want to achieve. Set specific and measurable goals and create an action plan to reach them. Break these goals down into small daily or weekly tasks. Each time you cross an item off your list, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment that will drive you to keep going. It's also important to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Recognizing and valuing your progress is essential to stay motivated. Be grateful for your achievements and learn to appreciate the journey, not just the final destination. True transformation requires commitment and persistence. There will be tough days, moments when you feel unmotivated. At these times, remember why you started. Reinforce your vision. Visualize the future you desire and use that image as fuel to keep going. With each step, you'll be closer to your dreams. Have the courage to step out of your comfort zone and face your fears. The real magic happens when you challenge your limits and allow yourself to grow. Don't wait for perfect conditions to start. Do the best with what you have now. The perfect moment is the present. Remember that you are the only one responsible for your destiny. Excuses and procrastination only keep you away from your dreams. Take control of your life, act with integrity and responsibility. Life is too short to be lived without purpose. Find your purpose, follow it with passion and determination, and you'll see how extraordinary life can be. Success is not the result of occasional big actions, but of small, consistent actions over time. Open your eyes to the greatness that resides in you and let that force guide you every step of the way. You are capable of achieving much more than you imagine. Just believe and act. Be the protagonist of your life, not a passive spectator. Your future starts today with the choices you make now. So choose to be disciplined, choose to be determined, choose to be the person you always dreamed of being. And when you look back, you'll see that every effort was worth it. Go ahead, conquer your dreams, and inspire others to do the same.